going on, B-Risers? Hope you're doing fabulous. So today I wanted to talk about how to eliminate parasites, biofilms, pinworms, you name it, from your body. So a lot of my channel has to do with cleansing out your body as well as your life. You know, sometimes you have to cleanse negative energy out of your life as well. When I started doing my detoxes with grapes, lemons, the citrus foods, I started eliminating a lot of mucus, and I healed myself from ovarian cysts, which you guys know I'm a broken record, but I have to put that message out there that I healed myself with the living foods, the fruits, the vegetables, as well as the herbs. So with the bacteria, the yeast, the fungus, the parasites, I thought, maybe I'll get a few parasites out. But then when I started going to the higher level fruits, like the cleaners, the lemons, and the citrus fruits, I started getting a lot of nasty critters out of me, and a lot of them. And I thought, wow, if I'm this loaded with crap that I've been carrying around for how many years, how many other people have the parasites and these pinworms and the biofilms, which biofilms are these microorganisms that are actually quite intelligent, that live in our microbiome, and they can actually communicate with each other and grow like colonies. So, I don't want to freak anybody out, but this is what happens when I created an unhealthy terrain, and it's no fault of the parasites. The parasites are actually there to help clean up the environment. So I really it's all about terrain, you guys, and cleaning up that microbiome, which I'm really now talking about, because I see that a lot of the issues, a lot of the cravings may not actually be you, but these, the yeast and the bacteria in the gut. So we have to ask ourselves, why are we craving foods that we know are not healthy for the human body, that create a lot of mucus, create a lot of acidity in the body, giving us these health problems? Why are we craving them? Well, we have to address, first of all, doing a parasite cleanse, yeast cleanse, bacteria cleanse. And so the foods I'm going to be sharing with you today are how to eliminate those, and particularly with the biofilms, these translucent strands of mucus and microorganisms. They're very intelligent, you guys. And so they can implant themselves in the bowel walls and just feed off any type of toxic matter, decaying matter. So it's important to not, first of all, bring those types of foods in, like a lot of the processed foods and the junk foods and the processed meats and the cooked milks. So those are all foreign proteins, really high in bacteria, and these parasites and microorganisms are going to just feed on that. And then it may not actually be you that's wanting the pizzas or the cinnamon buns. It's actually the yeast and the bacteria that are in the gut. So really, when I started detoxing, it was hard for me, you guys, to get off these foods. I'm not saying it's easy. That song, Nobody Said It Was Easy. It's difficult, and there's a dying off period, and I'm very familiar with that. So when I started doing these detoxes and these cleanses, I felt awful, and I had the cravings for the pizzas and the breads. But for the most part, I tried to just kind of kick the pedal to the metal and stay strong and realize who is in control here. So you are in control here. So I want to point that out, that you have the power, you have the control of what goes in your body. And really it's about getting these, once you get these parasites and these microorganisms out, I can tell you guys, you're gonna, like, there's a calming that you feel, because there's such a crazy attachment with the microbiome and the brain, and there's more scientific research that's coming out about this, of how even a lot of our emotions, the cravings, you know, about that emotional eating, it actually is coming from the microbiome. And when we eat, you know, the meats and the dairies and the junk foods, you may feel better for a short period of time because you're just feeding that bacteria, and then those bacteria feel great. So there's the dying off period, which sucks. And so you may have to just take it easy, lay down and just kind of relax for this detox time, just for you to get these parasites out of the body. And the foods that are best to do that are the cleaners. So for me, the citrus, these fruits here, the grapefruit, oranges, and lemon. You guys see I make this juice all the time. I love it. Sometimes I'll go like hardcore and just go straight with the lemon and grape juice, pasteurized grape juice, just because that's all I have available right now. But I did find some grapes here, you guys, so loving that. So sometimes I'll do the lemon with the grape juice, and that is the parasites do not want to live when you have oxygen and the vitamin C and the live enzymes coming in the body. There's nothing for them to eat anymore. So when we got the oxygen and the hydrogen coming in from these fruits, the parasites do not like to live in that type of terrain. So this combined with the herbs, so I got the Heal All Tea right here. Just this Heal All Tea, guys, I've been getting the nasty crap out that's been in my intestinal tract for a long time. And you'll notice it is hard stuff that's coming out that you've never even seen before, smelt before. I know I'm getting a lot, I'm not showing any pictures here, but the herbs is really, really beneficial. So anyone and the herbs are really just really a medicinal plant, like little vegetables that many people are not familiar with. So the herbs for me are the powerhouses in getting out the yeast, the fungus, and these biofilms. So I drink my juice. Sometimes I'll do the lemon with the grapes, the grape juice, and then I'll bring in the herbal tea. And once you start doing this, and followed with a lot of raw living foods, that's really gonna clean out the body, and it's gonna clean out your colon. So it may not feel good initially because there's a dying off of these organisms and they want the bad food. So just try to relax, remain strong, and know that if I can do this, anybody can do this, you guys. I've been addicted to all different types of foods, and now I'm trying to just regain my health and regain a nice balanced ecosystem in my gut. And I feel so much better now that I've got these parasites out. I feel like I have way more control over the food coming in. So I try to do a parasite cleanse every few months. First with detox, I really went after just trying to get those parasites and the gnarlies out. And then, just kept feeding my body lots of, healthy, raw living foods, flushing my system out with lots of juices and smoothies, and just kept working on my body every single day. So I'm here just sharing what has worked for me, and hopefully it can help you. And we only know this, I've only know this because through experience. I've done different types of diets out there to see what has worked best for me. And for me, it's eating a variety of plant foods. I love the taste. Some people are telling me to go raw meat, and it's like, I have no desire to eat raw meat. I have no desire to eat raw flesh. I'm doing great, you guys. Up north here even, with the variety of plant foods I have, and I feel good eating it. If you guys have ever had grapefruit orange juice or some grapes or berries, bananas, like, I wouldn't want to stop myself from eating these foods. I feel so good on them and I love the taste. So I appreciate you wanting me to like try raw meat, but I have no desire, and I'm thriving with these variety of plant foods, and I know these guys are getting a lot of gnarly stuff out of me. So I want to really create my body as this, you know, temple or whatever you want to call it, a clean vessel where I kind of start treating my body with love and kindness. And that's where these foods come in. So this is for me a lifestyle change of putting healthy, loving foods and people all around me, and I enjoy it. I enjoy working on my body. I enjoy seeing what's coming out of my body, and all you have to do is test it on yourself to see, okay, what works here. And for me, this is working, so I hope it helps you too. So thanks so much for tuning in. Went off quite a lot there, but I really appreciate all of you guys, and I love all of you guys out there. I don't care, you know, what you're doing, keto, if you're a bananatarian, whatever it is, I still got love for you.